Well, hello there. Okay, yeah, so I don't normally look like this. This is amazing though. I kind of wish I did look like this all the time. So this is going to be a really quick video about my paranormal experiences, hence Halloween, hence the get up, hence me filming really short videos. So I've only had like two more significant than just deja vu. Okay, so I can't do words today, and this is gonna be unedited, so here we go. Yeah, I know I have short hair. I'll explain in another video. I already filmed it a while ago, but I'm a bad YouTuber, and I don't edit and film and release daily, so yeah, I said Tuesdays in one of my videos, but hey, it's Monday, and I didn't post last week, so yay! Alright, so my first paranormal experience was in my old house upstate, and it wasn't all that significant. Maybe someone just broke into our house. See my other break-in video. But it was still like, what is going on? So I was alone in the house, clearing it out, moving out with my mom. It was an old house built in 1904 and upstate New York, so it was like out of the way, nothing going on there. So my mom and I were packing the house to move, and I heard her on the second floor just like walking around like pretty loudly, and I was like, what in the world are you doing that needs you to be stomping around so loud? So I called her and I was like, oh mommy, I need the mop. That was it. I needed a mop, and there was no response. So I went upstairs. I called her again on the second floor, because there are 3 floors, and third floor you can't really hear anybody if they're like yelling. That's important. So I kept calling for her, and I literally had just heard her walking around on the second floor from the first floor. And so I kept calling her, and then I was like, nobody is on this floor except me. And some footsteps. I don't know. So I heard like another like rustling, I think, that was as I was walking up the stairs. I heard like a rustling and the footsteps like happening, and so then I was like, nobody's here, what the heck? So I went upstairs, ran to my mom, and I was like, were you not just on the second floor? And she was like, I've been up here for like an hour. No, we did not have the pets there at the time. We did not have, well, we had the cats, but they don't make any noise. They don't walk around like actual footsteps, okay? So I was kind of in disbelief, kind of in denial, like, this isn't really happening. So I just kind of like let it go. Because like, what do you do? Like, assume there's a ghost, assume there's a burglar. We had nowhere to go. We didn't have the car. Our dad was like out of town. He's always out of town when these things happen. Like, why? But he was like at the storage unit as we were like moving the stuff out of the house. And yeah, so we were just like, I guess we'll just live with it. Hey, ghosty boy. We also had heard a lot of noises in the attic, and we really believe that someone must have been living there. But again, we just let it go. So then the next experience took place in this very apartment, in the next room, and I might even show you where it happened, maybe not, we'll see, surprise you. So it was like around 2 in the morning, and my mom and I were already asleep. Or no, I was like binging YouTube or something, some teenage-esque action I was doing. And this was just like a year or so ago. My sister wasn't here. I think she'd already moved in with her husband by this time. So, actually it must have been more recent than that. It was not long ago, okay? So, I was sleeping in my futon. My mom was sleeping on the other futon. So, it's like this room, futon, like that. So, I was, under my covers, like my head was covered by my blanket, just because like I don't want to have like the light of my phone like lighting up the whole entire room. So then I heard this, like my mom like rustling up, and like I could tell she was like kind of like it was urgent, and so I was like, what's going on? I thought Angel, our dog, was like sick or something, but she like got up, and like all the lights were off, so it's not like she saw something, and she has really bad vision, so she couldn't really see anything anyway. So she got up, and then I was like, what's wrong, what's going on? And so she said, I see something. And I was like, okay. And she turned on the light, and then above her futon, like the end of hers and above her, was like, I don't even know what it was. It was like this little like bundle of smoke. And I was watching another YouTuber, I forget who it was, on Jenna Marbles' podcast, of where she also saw the same sort of thing. And so I was like, when she said that, I was like nearly in tears, because I'd never heard anyone describe something like what we saw that night. So it was this little bundle of what my mom said looked like smoke. I didn't really know what it looked like. It did look kind of like if you had like a pot and a tiny hole in it, and there were like little spindles of smoke going around, or like incense. Like I got my incense right here. Oh, I should have bring it in this video. Anyway, like those kind of like little spindles of like smoke. I drew a picture. I will show you in a second why. So we were just like watching it, and it was just happening, and it was like moving, and it just stayed in that one spot. It didn't move anywhere else. And so my mom and I didn't really know how to react to this. We never really had anything like this happen to us before. So we just went to sleep. I don't know how we were possibly able to sleep after seeing that. Like, maybe not after like mulling it over, we're like, what was that? But we still don't know. So the next day, we kind of didn't talk about it. And then I finally brought it up, and I was like, what do you think that was? And she was like, I really don't know. What I saw was like, and so I was like, wait, stop right there. Let's draw pictures of what we saw. This might sound stupid, but draw a picture of what you saw, and I'll draw a picture of what I saw, to make sure we're not just like, oh yeah, that's kind of like, yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, the same thing. Because then people wouldn't believe us. Okay, so I drew a picture of like what I wish I could find the picture that I actually drew that day, because like it was way more fresh in my mind. Now it's like very foggy. So what I drew was kind of like, oh no, you can't really see. What I drew was like this. So it was like this, like I'm a teacher now, hey. So it was like all these like little spindly bits here, and I felt like I was viewing it from the side, like this wasn't the front of it. Somehow I had a sense this was not the front, but it was like this like smoky, like you can't really see it, but it was like smoky and like a scribble. Like this literally is a scribble, but like it looks like a scribble. This is what it looked like. So then I was like, okay, are you done with your picture? And she was like, yeah. And so she showed me hers, and hers was like this, okay? It was exactly like mine. Like this is like her view from like, she was like here and she was looking at it like that, okay? And like, we did not look at each other's picture. We could have drawn like a smiley face and be like, ah, look, it's Casper. But like, no, we did not even like describe it like a scribble. We just said it was like smoke. And like anyone could draw like smoke, like, oh, it was like that. It was like a smokestack. No, it was like this. And I was viewing it from the side, like, okay, this is on the same page. So like, this is the side view. This is the, okay, this is better. This is the side view of what we saw, and this is the bottom view of what we saw. And it was like, what is this? I think it was one of her sons who passed away right when they were born, because it was near the anniversary, 30 years after he was born and passed away. So I think that's who it was. That is just my guess, and because we weren't afraid of it, we were just like, okay, that's happening, and just went to sleep and just like let it happen. But like, I don't know, maybe it's like literally nothing. It sounds so dumb now, like, oh, I saw a scribble in the sky, yay. No, it was like literally on the ceiling right there. Like, we didn't imagine it. My mom has had a lot of things happen to her, like not just deja vu, but like we're really scared sometimes, because like when she starts thinking of someone a lot, that she hasn't thought about for a long time or talked to in forever, they die. Okay, like, it's really freaky. I have a lot of deja vu stuff, like extended deja vu for like a whole scene, I want to call it, in life, but she's got it like serious. So I'm happy I got to participate in that moment with her, but like, it was scary. So yeah, that's my paranormal experience. Happy Halloween, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
We're getting found. Oh my god. Run, Leland. Run. Run.